Alright everyone, this is Skyrim VR. I've played a bit already and it's very fun. This is just the interactive menu where you can walk around, but we're not gonna worry about that. Let's jump into the iconic opening. So yeah, this is great. I bought this headset a little while back, and really the main intent was to play Skyrim. I've already bought a couple other games, but I just wanted to play Skyrim for now. Don't really know where this series is going, but I want to do a lot of it.
Hey, you.
Hi.
You're finally awake. You were trying to cross the border, right? Walked right into that Imperial ambush. Same as us. And that thief over there.
Sorry that this beginning is a little shaky, and it's, well, I've recorded a bit before. It should be smooth enough for most audiences, but I don't know. I'm fine though. But this looks cool.
Watch your tongue.
I'm just here with my buddies, going to an execution. I've played a lot of regular Skyrim on the PC, so I know my way around. I got all the achievements through hundreds of playtime hours.
No, this can't be happening. This isn't happening.
Oh, it is. You die. You're fine, and you're fine, and I'm fine. So I'd also like to do kind of a review of the VR stuff. So, well, right now I'm standing, even though I'm supposed to be sitting, but that's just how it is. So what you're seeing probably just looks like a regular Skyrim playthrough, but my hands look weird and things look slightly different, but it looks cool for me. Like, it looks like there are actual people in front of me. So yeah, these are a bit out of place, but you get regular hands later. Sometimes your hands just look like the controllers for some reason.
No, I'm not a rebel. You can't do this.
Halt!
You're not gonna kill me.
Archers!
Pew!
Anyone else feel like running?
Wait. You there. Step forward. Who are you?
Well, that's never happened before. Alright, well, First I'll mention that character creation isn't really a thing in VR, which is something that I really, this is funny, which is something I really like in regular Skyrim, but oh well. It's not a thing because you don't really see yourself, your body. I think there are mods that help you see your body, but one, I didn't want to install them, and two, you still can't see your face, like, no matter what. So I suppose now would be a good time to talk about glitches. Well, I haven't come across a lot, so it's not too much of an issue, but they do happen. I also have my game on, like, the lowest settings, so hopefully it should run smooth. But this has never happened, so that's strange.
For the love of Talos, shut up and let's get this over with.
Learn. As you wish.
You know, if you would have waited like 30 seconds, then you would have been fine.
As he was in life.
See, now I have regular hands.
Next, the Breton.
Oh, that's me. And that's a dragon. There he is.
What in oblivion is that?
Sentries. What do you see?
It's in the clouds.
Dragon!
That's so cool. Hi. Oh, never mind. got a little burnt, but that's okay. The interface isn't great. Like, it probably looks weird on your screen, and it looks weird on mine too. Like, the bars are just in weird spots. There weren't really any mods that fixed it. Oh, and speaking of mods, I only have a couple installed. I'll just link them in the description of the YouTube video. Maybe I'll talk about them more later. Wow, that is so cool. It's like there's an actual dragon in front of me. So when it comes to the Civil War, first off, both sides aren't really that great, like if you look into it. It's not like Star Wars where there's a clear good and bad, but I usually tend to side with the rebels and not the Empire for kind of two reasons. One, because the Stormcloaks, who are the rebels, they believe in the freedom of religion, which is important to me. Talos, their god, is actually a lot like Jesus. Like, he was a man that ascended into godhood, and now his followers are being persecuted by an empire that dresses exactly like the Roman Empire. So that's cool. And the second reason is that the Empire almost just chopped my head off from a misunderstanding, so that's somewhat hard to let go.
We better get moving. Come here. Let me see if I can get those.
Oh, sorry. I would have to say, well, it's not really a disappointment, because it's really obvious, but I know I'm not actually holding an axe, so the combat isn't super realistic, but it's still fun. Here are my first villains.
You can't win this. Maybe
I do have a mod that increases your carry weight. It's just very helpful because you don't have to go through everything you find and go, should I take this? Because you can just sort it later, and also it helps me get money faster. I think my weapon sometimes disappears in combat. It's weird. That's funny. Yeah, I feel like you can see so much more in VR, for better or for worse. Because, for those of you who don't know, Skyrim was made for the PC and for other consoles at the time that couldn't really take huge graphics, couldn't really take a huge game. Like, this is a massive game, and its gigabyte size is like a quarter of the size of an Assassin's Creed game, which usually have smaller maps, at least the older ones. But yeah, it's so big in map and scope size, but graphically it's pretty bad. But it's still my favorite game of all time. Okay, let's do lockpicking. Oh yeah, well, they make this first one really easy. You guys coming? I could probably do this by myself. Oh, and I can get a bow from these guys. The bow, it's kind of hard, but it's also really fun. My normal play style is, I think the technical term is sword spell. Basically, I just have a one-handed weapon and a healing spell, and then I use the bow from time to time. You coming? There we go. As far as queasiness goes, I don't get too bad. When I started out, it was worse, but over time it's gotten better. But I don't know how many breaks I'll be taking. but it shouldn't be too bad. And I can even cut together different sessions and you won't even know, so that's cool. Okay, now I should use the bow, so let's do this. Yeah, first try. Oh man, I'm much better than when I started. Oh yeah. Okay, let's get the bear.
Let's try to sneak by.
I missed.
Just take it nice and slow.
Okay.
Watch where you step.
I keep missing. Oh well. There's an example of when it's sometimes hard. I made it look easy the first time. Alright, we're out of the intro.
Wait!
There he goes. We'll see him later. Look, there's a fox and a butterfly. It just looks so cool. So here's a tip with the standing stones. So whichever one you pick, so there's the warrior stone, the mage stone, and the thief stone. And each stone is connected to different colors for the skills. So red is warrior, blue mage, and green thief. And when you activate one of the stones, you will learn all skills in that specific color faster. I like to level up my speech. I honestly don't use a lot of other skills in this section, so it might seem like a waste, but I still think that leveling up your speech is important, so I will go with that. So, I think we'll leave this episode off here. We'll see where it goes. I'm having lots of fun, and I hope you'll enjoy it as well. Thanks for watching.